wide. Kenya look to start with a little fire here. And that ball from Ben Stanley Omondi just out of reach of Ryan Ogum. Madagascar recover possession on the far side. They've yet to get a shot in at Ryan Omondi's goal. Mansour brings it under control. Madagascar have it back though in a dangerous position. Talking Yaina. Wanting to inspire Madagascar. Nicolas with recovery again in midfield, away by Omija. Kenya have made no changes at half-time. Here's Nabwire, Mushiri. Round the outside of Bono, looks for the cross, but again Bono sticks out his big left boot and denies passage for Mushiri's ball in. Mushiri takes the throw, finds Bandi. Omija. Mansour, halfway line. Aboud, 13 years, Mansour senior. With decades of experience, including much of that in Europe. Mushiri into the danger area. Caution might be coming here, and indeed Bono, it looks like, is going to be the first player to receive a booking. Catches Mushiri late. Set-piece opportunity for Kenya. Madagascar have not been compact at the back. They've gifted too many free kicks to Kenya. Mushiri back on his feet, ready to take. He won't go directly a goal. The taller men gather on the edge of that penalty area. Mushiri header! Steered home by Omija. Amuka Nayo. Get down with it. Everybody up as Kenya get down with it. Three promising set pieces, and early in the second half they deliver. Mushiri with a fine delivery that was headed home by Alphonse Omija. His job is to defend, but he scored in this tie to give Kenya the lead that they felt they would have deserved given their dominance in the opening half. Bono, a late challenge on Mushiri, then the delivery coming from deep. Omija loses his marker and steers it beyond Toldo. Alphonse Otieno Omija, who scored a rare goal for his club in their 5-1 CAF Champions League victory over South Sudan club El Merreikh this past season, before Gormaya were eliminated by the continental powerhouses Al Ahly in the second round, has scored another rare goal, this time for his country. But oh boy, this might prove to be wondrous. Sakari smiles. Kenya rejoices. Madagascar look to fight. Ball up towards Feno Hasina. Kenya, courtesy of Omija, lead by a goal to nil. He's only the third unique goal scorer for Kenya. 2 goals for Austin Odiambo, 2 goals for Ryan Ogum, and now Alphonse Omija with a 5th goal at the tournament in 5 matches for Kenya. They haven't scored multiple goals in any one of their games, but they are the only team in the tournament that scored in every fixture. Nabwire under pressure, bundled out of play by Toki. Throw in Kenya. Nabwire went down hard. He's getting up very gingerly, and he's holding on to his left shoulder. Alphonse Omija. A critical goal perhaps for Kenya. Bandi steered away, throw into Kenya again. Benny McCarthy, Vasily Manusakis overseeing a Kenya side that currently lead. options. Wants to drop it short. Nabuire gets the cross in toward the back post. The header down. The chance there. And Ryan Orgall puts it away for a second. Kenya for the first time score a second goal in a game. And Ryan Orgall has his third. The goals have come in quick succession. 2 goals in 3 minutes. And Kenya have turned this match on its head. Madagascar protest. They feel there was a foul in the build-up. And it seems the referee has signalled foul now. Toldo with the ball in his hands, preparing to take from the set piece. Nabuire gets away from his man, feeds in a fine ball. It was the push on the far side before Ben Stanley Omondi got the cut back towards Ryan Orgall. So the strike will not count. Kenya maintain their 1-goal advantage. Madagascar survive. There's drama plenty in Nairobi. Bundy chest this down. Hashtag Total Energies Chat 2024. Get involved in social media. It's been a remarkable tournament debut, this African Nations Championship for Kenya. Benny McCarthy stating quite clearly he felt the ball wasn't out. It's a historic occasion as well, as Kenya's national team is playing in the knockout stages of an international competition. It's a multi-sport event, not an international football competition. Bushiri turning it in, just beyond the reach of Orgall. Toldo, I think, got something on that. The assistant referee and referee confer, and then eventually it's called corner. Toldo, man of the match against Mauritania, man of the match against Central African Republic, man of the match against Burkina Faso. The only player in the group stages to pick up 3 man of the match awards. 2 clean sheets in 4 matches, but he's conceded here. Kenya have built a platform for which they hope to secure victory once again. Taken in at the near post. It's out for the corner again. Nicolas with the clearance. Moment of calm. A relative silence descends on the venue in anticipation of a crescendo. Might there be another goal from the set piece for Kenya? This time delivered deeper, closer to the keeper. Nabuire was there. Mansour was there. Orgall flicks it back in. Toldo pulls it down, controls it nicely. Madagascar threatened to hit on the counter. They beat Mozambique 3-1 at the quarter-final stage of the last African Nations Championship. Dax, who was replaced at half-time, was man of the match in that tie. Bushiri comes away with it, but referee Diouf says free kick to Madagascar. It's going to be a drop ball, I suspect. Struck the referee. A little bit of a problem here. Mansour. Born represented Kenya at the Under-25 Africa Cup of Nations just a couple of months ago in Egypt in May. Masina and Mansour just coming together. Mansour, for the second time in the match, has been led off the field of play to receive medical attention. To see the goal again, Omeja. Inch-perfect delivery from Shiri and headed home brilliantly by Alphonse Omeja. And then Stanley Omondi with a little push on the man in front of him, created the space as he picked out Ogam. Ogam slammed the ball home. Kenya was celebrating. The referee subsequently awarded the free kick to Madagascar. Madagascar recognise that Kenya are having a great tournament. They know that this crowd is going to be difficult to overcome. They recognise that they have to rise to the occasion. But Kenya know that they need to rise to the occasion for their home fans and the millions watching at home. Nicholas, another successful challenge. Onyango picks up the loose ball. Omondi. Ogam, it's just too far ahead of the Tusker striker. Benny McCarthy, so often discussing tactics. From Cape Town to Old Trafford, he's proven that his football story didn't end with his playing boots, Benny McCarthy, and he is steadily crafting a very solid reputation as one of Africa's most promising coaching exports. As Gregas goes down, perhaps South Africa will be among the many countries and clubs taking note of Benny McCarthy's success here. The lights on the cell phones are on. The stadium lights are on. This stadium is lit up. To see it live is special. To be here, monumental. For Kenya, the remarkable run is very much alive with a goal that sees them in front by one. Bundy with a throw. Shiri, back to Bundy. Two players waiting for delivery. Bundy cuts back inside of Gregas. His attention does not fade. The return ball from Mushiri. Bundy gets past Gregas. Delivery into the danger area, but cut out by the captain. Mansour head on this one. Yango there as well. Mansour recovers possession. Back to the goal scorer, Omeja. Omondi finding Omeja. Out wide. Aboud. Ogam. Closed down by Toki. Squeezed away. Looking for the passes. Nicholas picks up possession for Madagascar. Won back by Kenya. Seeking a way through. Mushiri. Back to Bundy. Gets back into his own half. Gregas applied pressure. Madagascar a little more intent on the high press now. Bumped off the ball, Ben Stanley Omondi. Advantage being played by the referee. Nabwire seeking a ball towards Ogam, whose progress is impeded. Lalaina. Touch away by Mantrisa. One of the Disciples players. Nicholas. Roro, the coach of Madagascar, has consistently asserted that the performances from this Malagasy outfit are down to an amazing team spirit. Unity and their solidarity in the squad. And the tournament slogan, Pamoja, the Swahili word meaning together. It signifies unity, collaboration, working in harmony very well. Sits as the backbone of the team units of both Kenya and Madagascar in this tournament. Feno Asina felt he was fouled by Onija. Kenya come away with it here as Mushiri has possession. Nyango and the liner battling in midfield. Free kick taken quickly. The referee says wait for the whistle as all gun goes down. Madagascar is a fit, conditioned team, but they are also playing at altitude for the first time, I remind you. They've played in Dar es Salaam at about 50 meters above sea level and in Zanzibar City at sea level. In terms of familiarising themselves with their environment, this is Kenya's 5th match at the Moi International Sports Centre, Madagascar's 1st, but they're playing at their 3rd venue this African Nations Championship after Benjamin Mkapa Stadium and Amman Stadium. Set piece Kenya. Mushiri deflects high off the wall on this occasion. Ball under control. Space. Kibwage dispossessed. Good work initially from Tukinyaina. Abud goes down under the challenge of the opposition captain. Striker rather, Feno Asina. Squeezed away by the Madagascar defence. Wag is there for Kenya. And Bundy could bring this ball under control. A rare error from the new Gor Mahia defender. Toki. Back to Toldo. Bono. Mexican wave, as it so often does at the Moi International Sports Centre, has begun its way around the stadium. The offside flag raised, indirect free kick to Kenya. Coach Rakotondrabe. Malagasy names have the honorific particle Ra. The word means Lord, the suffix Soa means good, are in so many of the Madagascan names. Names that begin with Randria and Rakoto, like Coach Rakotondrabe, denote male characters. Still much for Madagascar to play for. They're not done and dusted. Lelina's finesse, Feno Asina's flair, Dax's leadership, Roro's guidance, Madagascar's intensity. The second successive tournament they've captivated, and they're looking to remain in the competition. Kenya, though, have only conceded 1 goal so far in this, their 5th match. They are undefeated in Chan 2024. Here's Bono. To link up with Feno Asina. Svan Gregas. Cut back. Onija gets a deflection on this, out for the corner. So over an hour gone, Kenya with no changes as yet. Madagascar with a rare foray into the Kenya final third this half. the screen. Nicolas was looking a little gingerly as he walked over to his coach. It's a long way away from the action. Madagascar pushed for an equalising goal, away by Omidja. Niaina. Bono. Niaina. Fenoasina. Long way deep, where he might normally be, out towards La Lina, who feeds in across now. Steered away, but only as far as Toki, and that's a handball in the area, potentially penalty. The Malagasy fans celebrate. Lewis Bundy looking to get his body in the way once again. Sees the ball ricochet from the underside of his elbow as Toki struck it goal bound. Madagascar awarded the penalty, and Biomondi might need to step up. 11 saves that he's made in the competition so far, 3 clean sheets. He doesn't want to concede here. 2 clean sheets for Omondi, 1 for Farouk Chikalo. It's Kenya kept their opponents scoreless in 3 of their matches. Gregas, Lalina, all very competent penalty takers. Who will feed? Fenoasina might have a go. Nobody standing near the ball though. Fenoasina walks up towards the penalty mark, 12 yards out. To level matters in the second half, get themselves back on level terms. Fenoasina scored a goal at the tournament contender against Burkina Faso in the 2-1 victory to secure passage to this stage, the quarterfinals. For his second in the tournament, strikes true, and Madagascar are back in it. It's 1-1 in Nairobi. Alefa Barea. Omondi concedes, but through no fault of his own. Omidja, who found the first goal in this tie, and Fenoasina from the penalty mark. It's 1-1. All to play for once again. Fenoasina didn't strike it particularly wide of Omondi, but he struck it firmly. Kenya are going to make a couple of changes now following the equaliser from Madagascar. Boniface Mushiri is going to make his way off. And Ryan Ogam is going to make way. He's been heavily marked in this game. Edwin Omondi. And last born, Austin Odongo, who makes his first appearance of the tournament, the youngest squad member of the Kenyan side. On the park, Austin Odongo, the 19-year-old from Shabana, just fresh off his first top flight season. Bunyango, away from Toki Niaina. Late. And that's a yellow card for the substitute, Toki Niaina, the Costa man. Bunyango back on his feet. forward. Madagascar have 6 back defending. Mansour applying pressure. Free kick Madagascar. Bring us down. Benny McCarthy, so often he came to the fore for his sides. Bono down the line, Feno Asina chasing, Omija's there, the 2 goal scorers side by side. Away by Omondi. A little slip in midfield. Mani Trisa and Kenya have possession back. Bandi now. Omondi. He wasn't part of the last match day squad against Zambia owing to a slight injury concern, but he's back in the squad today. Bandi, Omondi. Position still being dominated by Madagascar, not by much. Mansour, the squeeze pass away. Lalina picks up possession. Quickly out wide. Dokiniaina. Seems to have grown in confidence following that strike from the penalty mark. Aboud with Stanley Omondi. Back to Bayo Omondi in goal. Well, the winner of this tie heads to Tanzania next for the semi-final in 4 days' time. Vegas applying a little pressure on Omija here. Of this tie will go on to face the winner of the quarter-final clash between Sudan and Algeria, which will be played tomorrow in Zanzibar City at the Aman Stadium. Aboud. Diagonal ball. Edwin Omondi gets away from his mark and controls well into a danger area, and it comes off the chest of Toki. Toldo couldn't keep it in play. Austin Odiambo. The man raised in the neighborhood alongside this stadium in Kasarani. Babadogo watches on with a great deal of interest. He'll be hoping to make an impact as well for this Kenya side off the bench. Omondi helping secure the corner. Kenya scored from a set piece. Then they do so once again. Stanley Omondi over this. It's gone deep. Flicked back into a danger area and then flicked over. Austin Odongo. Looping ball up. Got underneath it. Goalkeeper was not there. Misjudged his run, did Toldo. Odongo had the opportunity to put that away. Austin Odongo wants to make the most of his first Chan appearance. There's Omija, the man that found the goal that took Kenya in front early in the second half. A delightful glancing header that squeezed past Toldo. And then Feno Asina with the equaliser. Josiah man. Josiah, the Inter-District Association of Young Athletes of the Future Club, based in Indoasi in Analamanga. Analamanga is the region in central Madagascar that houses the capital, Antananarivo. 15 minutes to go to the 90. If the sides can't be separated, we will look at extra time. To the head of Edwin Omondi. Free kick Madagascar. seen as a significant step in the development of Malagasy football. Now, Madagascar, both editions of the African Nations Championship have come to play. They've looked to be competitive so often. They have dealt with their opponents confidently and consummately. It was Kenya who took the lead. They relinquished that advantage though. And at 1-1, it's still all to play for in this quarter-final tie. Chips through ball. Bono. Hitter in the way. And Yango wins it back, but illegally, says the referee. Free kick, Madagascar taken quickly. Gregas on the halfway line. Feno Hasina is charging forward. Runs being made from the liner as well. Gregas in the end, triple team, just double teamed. Possession away. Throw into Madagascar. Mitchell with the clearance. 13 minutes plus added time to play. As much as Madagascar are playing at altitude for the first time, they did have an additional rest day. Left by Lalaina. Long range drive, it's on target, but it's comfortable for Bao Omondi. Collects the Mantrisa drive and to deliberately distribute down the right flank. Bandi finding Omondi. Edwin Omondi keeps the ball in play, but only just. Back with Bandi. Lovely combination play. Edwin Omondi steps inside, outside. Back on his feet, and Nicholas puts the ball to safety. Corner, Kenya. A little industry that promised much. Stakes so very high. This clash was always going to be hinging on composure. Kenya looking to turn home ground advantage into history. Madagascar looking to defy expectations as they did on debut themselves just 2 years ago. Delivery from the corner toward the back post. Kibwage will keep it in play. Pass has gone astray. Toki Diaina has it back. Madagascar in possession. And they'll run it out of their danger area. Recovered by Nabuire. Loose ball picked up by Nicolas. Toldo. Now wide. Diaina. Alpha Nyango conceives the free kick. As Toki Diaina is down. 13 goals he scored last season as Kosovo finished runners-up. Jeko Plus, the league champions, won the double as well. Coupe de Madagascar. Gregas dispossessed. Aboud. Onyango. Back with Nabuire. Here's Bandi. Then Stanley Omondi on the near side. Was looking for the quick delivery. Didn't come. Pulled back to Omeja. Now Kibwage. Kenya recycle possession. Very deliberate about their passing game. Mansour. 80 minutes comes up on the stadium clock. Kenya 1, Madagascar 1. Ben Stanley Omondi. In behind the defensive line. Nabuire rounds the keeper. Looks for the finish. It's the woodwork. away from Bandi. Gregas can't get away from Ben Stanley Mondi. And that'll be a goal kick. Little step over. Breaks away from his man. Interrupts the pass from Kibwage that was intended for Aboud. It eventually reaches Aboud at the second time of asking. There's Onyango. Mansour. Onyango. Back to Omidja. Bandi. Only 5 shots on target in the game. Kenya with 9 shots. Madagascar with 4. See a couple of changes for Kenya. Suleiman Mansour is making way, and Ben Stanley Omondi is off for the final 8 and a bit minutes. Sujuma is on. Mohamed Siraji makes his way on as well. Another of the recently revealed Gourmaya signings. Man who signed from Bandari last week. The fullback. Over the top. Omondi comes calling for it and reaches it. Abuere inside. Sujuma. The ball away from immediate danger, recovered by Omidja. Kenya pressing, Madagascar surviving. Madagascar themselves are set to make a change imminently. Ryan, the attacking midfielder who can play as a striker, is making his way on shortly. It'll be only the 3rd change for coach Roro Rakutundrabe. Substitution for Madagascar. Gregas makes way. Ryan is on in his stead. Another one of the Disciples players. Kenya push. Sujuma looking for the cutback. A little too acute on the angle. 1-1 it remains. Excellent work from Bono. Madagascar looking for a way through. Ryan. Back to Bono. Aboud doesn't find the consummate clearance. It's picked up by Nyaina on the far side. Now to Toki Nyaina. Dongo runs back to help out defensively. That should be worked away by Nabuire. Chests it down. It's the path of Onyango. Maybe Omondi wants the quick ball. It doesn't come his way. And inside the final 5 minutes of the 90, it's still deadlocked at 1 apiece. Corner to Kenya. Malagasy players on the edge of their seats. The Barea fighting. side that generally doesn't boss possession, but they use what little they have generally more effectively than their opponents. It's been a little different today. Possession just about even. They've absorbed pressure from Kenya so brilliantly. Suleiman Mansour, one of the stars of the Kenya show, recently substituted off Kenya from the corner. In at the near post, Kibwage looks to play it back into the field of play. It's recovered by Siraj. Forward by Ryan, but Aboud will recover. Finds his goalkeeper Omondi. Now Alpha Nyango. Now wide. Kenya recycle possession nicely. Look to move it forward. Sense of purpose. Away by Toki. Here's Nicolas. Again instrumental in helping Madagascar escape danger. Ryan. Nicolas. It's away from Mondi. Kibwage. Juma with a touch back on that. Bono is in his path. Throw in Kenya. Taken quickly by Bundy. Picks out Wage. Benny McCarthy as the ball rolled out of play. He's trapping the ball. There's Onyango. Lovely ball into the path of his captain. Kenya on the charge. Takes a big deflection. Out for the corner it goes. Three players were running into that 18-yard area for Kenya. Tony with a timely touch. Onyango again sparking the moment of brilliance for Kenya. Nearly set up another scoring chance. They still have another scoring chance. They've got the corner. Whipped in. It's going to fall for Nabwere. Still bouncing around in the area. Nicolas gets a touch on it. Onyango wants to bring it under control, under pressure here. That'll be a free kick to Kenya. Nervous expressions, anxious players, substitutes, coaches. To the 90th minute we go. If the sides can't be separated, we will have extra time. It's knockout football and a winner must emerge. There's Dax with a peroxided hair. His journey to prominence really started at the COSAFA Cup in South Africa in 2018, where he was player of the tournament for Madagascar. Part of their squad at AFCON 2019. But then made the quarterfinals. All the concern here for Tokinyaina. So as we hit the 90-minute mark, 5 minutes of additional time. Play to get back underway from a Kenya set piece. Alpha Onyango's over it. Crisp looking delivery into the danger area, still there. Kenya can't find a shot on target, turned around. And it'll be out for the corner. Masud Juma doing enough to earn the corner. Football has become increasingly important in Madagascar over the last couple of decades. But for Kenya, it's the lifeblood. And they find a winner in the 90. They seek one here. It's spilled. But saved as well and eventually cleared. Feno Hasina looks to get Madagascar on their way on the counter. Bundy has it back. Nabuire. Suraj delivers deep. Again, the defense stands firm. Lalina picks up on it. Madagascar have time for a winner. Kenya have time for a winner. It's the last passage of play. Toldo with enough on it to steer it away, and then makes the save before Nicolas clears. Excellent scoring chance for Kenya. Madagascar possession. Omija with a heavy touch. 3 minutes of additional time remains. Tournament started slowly for Madagascar. Goalless draw with Mauritania. Then lost to co-hosts Tanzania 2-1. They bounced back with a 2-0 victory over debutant Central African Republic, and then beat Burkina Faso 2-1 to finish runners-up in Group B on goal difference from Mauritania, who also finished the group on 7 points. Kenya had no such concern. 3 wins and a draw. They finished top of Group A. And this has arguably been among their sternest tests. Warner's free kick is dealt with by Onyango, back with Nicolas. Under pressure from Onyango, but he recovers. Under pressure from Masud Juma now. Just 2 minutes of added time before the potential of extra time. Sneaking away through Siraji. Aboud. Siraji. They call him Mastermind. And he masterminds something fantastic and magical for Kenya in the closing moments. Less than 90 seconds of added time remain. Away off the boot of Bundy. Frustration grows for McCarthy. Aboud. There's Kibwage. Composure and calm needed now. Away from Tokiniaina. Madagascar have it back. Not only 2 players forward, but one of them is in space. And it's this man, Feno Asina, the goal scorer. Recovers, took a leg. Ryan called for it forward. Feno Asina looks to go himself, but he struck it high and wide. So many parallels that could be drawn between Madagascar's run in 2022 and Kenya's run in 2024. Both these sides wanting to continue their fairy tale runs may need extra time to do so, and indeed will need extra time to do so. Adalbert Diouf of Senegal says that's the end of 90. We are going to see extra time in the first quarter-final of this African Nations Championship. While the second half yielded 2 goals, it was 1 apiece. First, a brilliant header from Alphonse Omija, and then after a handball in the area, Madagascar converting from the penalty mark through Feno Asina. 1-1 through 90 minutes. Extra time to come. Benny McCarthy with his technical team. Vasily Manusakis, Munib Joseph's the goalkeeper coach, who's been so thoroughly instrumental in helping contribute to the concentration, focus, indeed great successes of the Kenyan goalkeeping department at this championship. Josephs have played over 400 top-flight club matches and a quarter of a century of international appearances for South Africa. Dax in amongst the Madagascar players, looking to encourage the team, spur them on. Aboud and McCarthy share a conversation. Job not done. Kenyan fans a little more muted now. Kenya certainly had the impetus and momentum behind them. Ushiri from the set piece that fed in delightfully for Umija to find the finish. Brilliant header beyond Toldo. And Umija with a goal just 3 minutes after the second half got underway. Then Toki had a shot at goal. It struck the arm of Lewis Bundy. Penalty awarded, and Feno Asina stepped up. And who rejoined Josiah from El Jerko Plus in July after 3 seasons away. Striking true from 12 yards out, 1-1 through 90 minutes. And this is where conditioning and belief generally come to the fore. Both sides are fit and conditioned. And for Madagascar, they've been playing at sea level. They are playing at 1,700 meters above sea level here, and maybe altitude might prove telling in the latter stages of this tie. For Kenya, they're playing at home, and they're looking to harness the momentum and belief that they've gathered throughout this tournament. For both these sides, debut runs that have proved special at this African Nations Championship. 2 years ago for Madagascar, it was a statement of intent that this island nation could compete with Africa's elite. And it was a rallying point for national pride that continued the momentum of their 2019 Africa Cup of Nations heroics that saw them reach the quarterfinals. For Kenya, it's an opportunity of their own. A FIFA suspension not very long ago that barred them from international competition. Maybe a run to the semi-finals on here. Aboud and Tony. Coin toss for extra time concluded. Malagasy fans, a small band that have gathered here at the Moi International Sports Centre in Nairobi to witness what they hope to be Madagascar progress. Benny McCarthy and his Kenya side, they're seeking nothing short of victory. A place in the final 4 is what they seek. Burundi conceding for only the second time in this tournament from the penalty mark against Feno Asina. Under floodlights at the Moi International Sports Centre in Nairobi. Anticipations throughout the venue. It just seems as if they're going to make one change before extra time gets underway. No, they will not. Sakari steps away, but he will make his way on imminently, it seems. We're underway in extra time. Kenya 1, Madagascar 1 after 90 minutes of football. They cannot be separated, so to extra time we go. 15 minutes each way, and if they still can't be separated, a penalty shootout will determine who advances to the semi-final. Umija finding Aboud. Straight down the centre. Odongo. Bring it under control. Madagascar have it back. Nicholas now. Key passes from Nicholas this tournament, with some key clearances as well. And Kenya big probing. This one diagonal for Ryan, a little too well hit. Steers the ball out of play. Kenya have the throw, which they feed in quickly. Kibwage. Great presence and positional awareness, Kibwage. Second time that the ball is rolled past Omija, but he recovers. The scorer of Kenya's goal. Siraji. Aboud. To Omija. Here's Onyango. Very deliberately controlling possession here, Kenya. This one, though, is cut out. Breaks into Kenya territory, gets past Nabwire, finds the pass to Ryan.